Oh boy, this is going to be a hot topic, I can already tell. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel once again. I'm Robert Storms. If you're finding me for the very first time, be sure to click that subscribe button. This is going to be a much different video than I normally do here on my channel. Usually I'll talk about something superhero, comic book, movie related. I'll have a bunch of pictures, I'll do some fancy editing, have some comedy, have some skits, just try to have fun. I'm not going to do that today because I want to talk about a topic that I think is going to be a very heated topic to talk about, and I didn't know how I didn't know if I wanted to address this topic on my channel. And I posted on the community tab that I have something I want to talk about, but I'm afraid of the backlash. And many of you guys responded, and thank you guys. You guys, you're so supportive of me and my channel, and said if I have something I want to say it. And the best thing about my channel right now is 4 months ago, I had barely had 2,000 subscribers. And thanks to Black Panther and this perfect storm of what just happened with Infinity War, I now have almost 15,000 subscribers. And that gives me an outlet to actually talk and speak my mind, and people actually comment and people actually listen, and I get feedback, and I try to respond to every comment you guys write. I always try to respond to comments, and but something's been going on for the past couple years that's just been driving me nuts. And that is this SJW topic, okay? And I just want to address this, finally get it out, because I am tired of people saying that Disney and Marvel is just concerned about SJW bullshit. That's all they care about. Their comic books are SJW. Star Wars is SJW. Marvel Studios is SJW. And I want to say is, what the fuck is wrong with being socially correct? What is wrong with having a black actor in a lead role? What is wrong with having a female actress in a lead role? What is wrong with this? I don't get it. I don't understand the backlash. I don't understand these backwoods hillbilly motherfuckers who are so threatened by other cultures and other genders and people of other sexualities. You know, who cares if someone is gay or bisexual or transsexual? Who cares if someone's black or Asian or fat or skinny or female? Who gives a shit? Okay, really, at the end of the day, who gives a shit? Because the times have changed. We are not living back in the 40s, 50s, and 60s. Okay, not everything has to be dominated by male white men. That's redundant, male and men, but doesn't need to be run by white men. It doesn't need to be. And why would you want it? Why would you want it? I don't understand. Diversity, it's a good thing. It makes things different. I am wearing a Star Wars shirt today here for a reason. I was born in the 80s. I grew up with the original trilogy. I love Star Wars. I love everything about Star Wars. But everybody, is just bashing Star Wars because of SJW. Oh, there's a black stormtrooper. Who gives a fuck if there's a black stormtrooper? Honestly, people, you want to know why there were no black stormtroopers in the original trilogy? Because they didn't cast many black actors in Hollywood back in the 70s. I mean, come on. Get the stick out of your fucking ass. Who gives a fuck if there's a black stormtrooper? I am a huge Star Wars fan, and Force Awakens is my second favorite Star Wars movie of all time. I love Rey. I love Rey as a character. I love her. I still get teared up when she calls the lightsaber to her hand at the end of Force Awakens. I love the relationship between Rey and Finn. I want to see them together. My hope was that she was a Skywalker, so the Skywalker would live on. The Skywalker story would live on, and her and Rey would get together. I was hoping that a black male and a female lead together. You know, that's not SJW. That I can't even tell you how many people I see walking down the street that are black and white, who are couples, who are there's so many interracial couples. This isn't new. There are couples of the same gender Why is this a bad thing? I sit there and I do videos about Marvel, and people are like, well, what's your thought on the SJW of them pushing Captain Marvel as the new future leader of the MCU? Why is that a bad thing? Have you ever read a Captain Marvel comic book? And I got newsflash for each and every one of you dickwads out there that think that the social justice and all this shit is a bad thing. Marvel was built upon social justice. DC touched on social justice. Neil Adams and Danny O'Neill took Green Arrow and Green Lantern and they touched on racism. They touched on drugs. That's all social media. That's social justice. That's social commentary of that time. I mean, I can't even, like, X-Men is a metaphor for homosexuality and racism in America. Is that too SJW? Because that is the foundation of the X-Men. I don't get it. I don't get it. There are times when maybe they're shoving it in your face. Like the new Ghostbuster reboot. That is where it's just being shoved in your face to make money. Marvel has always been about diversity. Whether it be the X-Men. X-Men is the biggest one. But you look at something over, like Marvel's always done it. Has always done it. And I don't understand the backlash now. Because you have all these fucking ignorant fucking people that just, they think that the world revolves around them. And I don't understand it personally, because I want to see females in the lead. I do. I want to see a sexy ass girl in the lead. If I'm going to watch a movie for 2 hours, I'd rather see a fucking, like, a Scarlett Johansson, fucking Gal Gadot Wonder Woman. You know? I mean, I would rather see that than a buffed up beefhead dude. Okay? If I had to choose between watching Chris Evans for 2.5 hours with no shirt on, or Gal Gadot for 2.5 hours and a Wonder Woman, I'm going to watch that movie. I don't get it. What's the backlash? I don't understand what your problem is. Of course, Captain Marvel is going to be the future of the MCU because Robert Downey Jr. is not going to be doing it forever. It's very possible that him and Steve Rogers, Chris Evans, one of them is going to die, if not both of them in Avengers 4. And why not have Captain Marvel catapult to the next step? Why not? She's already done it in the comics. The comics, and that's another thing. People want to talk about Marvel being too SJW, that the comics are too SJW. How is it SJW? It's hitting diverse topics that are happening today in the world. You have to be blind not to see that the world is changing, and you people don't want it to change. You are stuck in your fucking ignorant ways, and you don't want to change with the world. That's the biggest problem with this world, is everybody's so afraid of what's not considered normal. So that dude wants to suck that dude's dick. Who cares? He's not trying to suck your dick. That chick wants to eat that chick's cooter. Who cares? Are you upset because she wants to eat that chick's cooter and she's not sucking your dick? Well, get over it. Oh, that black guy got that role over that white guy. Who cares? Who cares? At the end of the day, who fucking cares? You people need to get off your fucking high horse. Black Panther made as much money as it did, and because the black audience wanted to see a fucking superhero movie where they are represented the correct way. Black Panther did that. And Captain Marvel will do what Wonder Woman started. Wonder Woman was the first step to say female movies can work. Female-led movies can work. Captain Marvel's going to take it to the next level. I just got to see Ocean's 8 a couple days ago. Loved the movie. All female cast. Okay? Stop with this SJW bullshit. Okay? You need to stop. It's driving me nuts. Because all I'm hearing is hypocrite or from hypocrites that have very narrow mind mentalities. And I think it's nuts. You guys are crazy. But I finally got that off my chest. I'm over it. I'm pretty sure I had like way more to go on about, but I'm just drawing a blank. I know once I shut the camera off, like more will just come to me, and I'm like, oh shit, I should have hit it on that. But I wanted to get this off my chest because Disney is not SJW. There's always been in media where people talk about social justice. And it's nothing new. You just need to stop worrying about shit changing because things are changing for the better. So stop with your fucking sexist, racist ass fucking comments. But that's all I gotta say, guys. Until next time, I'm Robert Storms. As always, that's my opinion.